Hello, everybody. We're here for the Unleashing Growth, Turning Spreadsheets into Actionable Salesforce Insights webinar.
I'm Alessandro Batista, Vice President of LeadWave, the leading company in Brazil and also with projects in the US for a leading company.
I am the founder of BRF Consulting. It's been a pleasure for me to have you guys here. Alessandro, for the great work. We've been working together for more than 2 years, implementing Salesforce for your team. And we do lots of things here at the company, but we are more focused on this webinar for Salesforce.
My name is Felipe. I was here since almost the beginning of this project.
I think it's nice to see a little bit of our business and our company so you guys can understand the complexity of what we do for a living. We have projects in Mexico, we have projects in Argentina, Colombia, Paraguay. That's how we are being structured right now. Our journey started in 1994. We established the factory in 2010. Then we start opening some brands. And of course, LeadWave has a very strong structure. We have local technical support. We have a 360 solution. When the customer comes to us, we take care about not only the supply of product, but also the whole project. We need very powerful tool to maximize the time of our sales executive, but also having everything on shape. That's why we met BRF, and that was a really good surprise. So I think that's one of the key messages that I would like to say, because BRF, they could understand them all. In order to implement our Salesforce based on our need, they had to understand the whole process.
LeadWave had those spreadsheets that all the salesmen they use to generate the proposals. The main challenge here was to replace an existing CRM they used to have, and then we replace it with all the logic, all the formulas, all the coding, and created a custom application into their Salesforce. So imagine 60 people working with spreadsheets and sending by email back and forth, how complex it would be. Here, they would change initially manually all this information here, and they would generate a final proposal. What we did for them is, after understanding all their sales process, we got this and we created this custom application here. And then if you open Salesforce, we use a lot of light web components, LWC, and also Visualforce. We also integrate with Heroku, that has the platform as a service, also provided by Salesforce, in order to facilitate generation of proposals. LeadWave likes to create proposals in PowerPoint files rather than static PDF files, because it gives some flexibility for them to tweak a little bit.
Just to give a high-level explanation about the tools, the components, and the things that we use to achieve this goal of creating commercial proposals, calculating the price of the things and the profit of each opportunity, as well as generating the versions of each commercial proposal. What we did here was creating triggers for calculating the prices of the items and a total price and profit of each opportunity. And every time that a commercial proposal is generated, it triggers the Heroku using a future method, an async method, to allow the Salesforce to use a little more of the limits than the usual, and also allowing them to do callouts to Heroku.
What changed on my business? First, we sell more. And why we can sell more is because our sales team can be more focused on doing business and being on the client and letting the Salesforce platform work. So instead of taking maybe 1-2 hours to respond to a customer, we can do it in 15 minutes. So we can see the growth of our opportunities and our sales increasing a lot. Yeah, for sure. In terms of buying, which means LeadWave, we are already looking for this one. Salesforce has a powerful AI, and we are already working, so definitely will support us even more.
We look forward to implement ICT Analytics, for example, from Salesforce. We are working on other artificial intelligence solutions as well with other customers we have.